Welcome to When Worries Grow Big as a Bear. This is the second video in a series I'll be sharing on learning about emotions and mindfulness, made especially for you and the County of San Luis Obispo Public Libraries.
Hi there, I'm Dee DiGioia, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, I would like to talk about an emotion in the yellow zone, and it's one that we all experience, and it's called worry. And have you ever felt worried? Like, for example, like maybe about going somewhere new? Did you ever feel worried about something like that? Or maybe about doing your homework or schoolwork? Maybe it feels really hard and you're worried you won't do well, or worried that you won't know how to finish it, and maybe worried about getting a bad grade on it. Sometimes we worry about being with other people or being uncomfortable with maybe people that we don't know well, or talking in front of a group of people. Sometimes we worry about something happening to someone, or maybe somebody has to go away, like one of our family members has to go away, and we're worried about not being with them, or worried about something happening. Sometimes we can make up worries that aren't even true. Sometimes we can worry about getting sick, or worried about somebody else who is sick. And sometimes a worry could just be as simple as like, I'm worried I'm not going to do well on this video game, or I'm worried I can't play my video game because I didn't do my homework, or maybe worried about when am I going to get to see my friend again. So there's so many kinds of worries, and they're some feel kind of just little, and they just kind of come up through the day and then they go away. And then sometimes worries stay, and when they stay, sometimes they can get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And it's interesting, because when we feel worry, when we pay attention to what's going on in our body, things are happening inside our body. Like maybe you might notice your heart is kind of beating hard when you feel super worried. Maybe your breathing feels different. Maybe it's hard to breathe, or you're breathing fast. Maybe you'll feel like those tense muscles, or like a choking feeling in your throat. Sometimes we get stomach aches from feeling worried. Sometimes we can't sleep well, or don't feel like eating. And sometimes it just feels like, oh my gosh, does this happen to you, where thoughts just go round and round and round and round and round and round, and it's like, oh my gosh, stop thinking, right? So that we call that getting sticky thoughts, getting stuck thoughts. And sometimes just feeling worried makes us just grumpy too. Now there's a reason for that. So why do these things happen in our body? It's because there's this part in our brain, the little itty bitty part called an amygdala. And its job is to keep us safe, to keep our body safe, to help us survive. And it's always on. It's on the lookout for danger. And it's kind of like a guard. That's how I like to think of it. And I actually call my amygdala Gerard the guard. And my Gerard would, for example, if I saw a really big bear coming, roar, what am I going to want to do if this was a real bear? Roar. When a bear's coming after you, you're going to want to run like heck to get away from it, or you might want to defend yourself from it. Either way, it's going to keep you safe. And so when Gerard sees that bear, he's going to instantly send out the alarm in your body, and your body does all these wonderful things to make you strong enough to be super powerful strong, to get away or to defend yourself from that bear, to make it go away, right? Well, okay, so here's the tricky part. The tricky thing is our amygdala, our Gerard, seems to sound the alarm even when it doesn't need to. So Gerard, or whatever you want to call your amygdala, you can find a name for yours, right? He wants to keep us safe, right? So but the thing is that it treats a lot of things as a worry, as if there's a bear. So even if it's just like, I have homework to do, your mind might all react as if it's seeing that bear coming after you. It's crazy. And so then your body does all these things to make you want to run or defend itself. So, okay, here's what we're here to talk about then. What do we do when our worries feel as big as a bear? Well, we get to practice our superpowers to help our worries to grow smaller. And with these superpowers, you don't even need a cape. All you need is just a curious mind and a kind heart. That's right. So let's say, for example, that your mom signs you up for a new class and Gerard the guard's going, boop, boop, danger, danger. And it makes all these things happen because you feel worried, like, what if I don't know anybody there? What if they're scary? What if they're mean to me? What if I don't like the class? And so your mind starts coming up with all these worries and your list grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And it feels like there's that worry is like there's a bear kind of thing. So what can we do? Okay, so first of all, first step is we can be mindful. And in our first video, we learned about mindfulness is simply being aware, being a noticer of, oh, noticing how do I feel right now? And you can name it. And so you could say something like, ooh, you know what? I'm feeling kind of shaky right now. My stomach kind of hurts. You know what? Right now, I'm feeling worried. Okay, I just named it. And I'm in the yellow zone. So if you remember the zones from our first video, I'm in the yellow zone. And then step 2 is be kindful. You can talk to your emotion. You can talk to Gerard the guard and talk to it in a kind and caring way. So something like this. Oh, hello, worry. I'll take care of you. And so you are there. You're going to switch these roles from being the one that's afraid to now being the one that's going to take care of it. You could say something like, hey, Gerard, thanks for trying to protect me. I see what you're doing, but I'll take care of it. It's okay. There's no bear here. Going to this new class, it's not like a new bear. It's not like a big bear. So then we go to step 3 and we actually choose something to help change this feeling. So we keep going. We don't just stop there. So we name what we're feeling. Oh, it's worry. This is what's coming up. And then we talk to it. It's okay, Gerard, I got this. And then I'm going to do something to help calm my body. And that's what we're going to do right now. So anytime you have those really big emotions, you can do this practice.
This practice is helpful anytime you begin to feel an uncomfortable emotion, like when you're upset or scared or overwhelmed or worried. And this will help bring you back into the green zone, feeling grounded, safe, more peaceful. So let's begin. And this is how you do it. Number 1, just begin by looking around. That's right, just looking around you and just noticing what's in this space or in this room around you. Taking your time, just looking slowly at one thing and then another. Look beside you. Look behind you. Look above you. Look below you. And just notice what's here with you in this room, in this space. You might notice colors and shapes. Just looking with your eyes. And now listen. Do you hear any sounds around you? Are there any sounds in the room? Are there any sounds coming from outside? I can hear my wind chimes every so often when the breeze starts to blow. Maybe you can hear them too. Maybe you hear no sound. Maybe it's quiet where you are. If it's quiet enough, you might hear your own breath going in and out. You don't need to change it. Just notice what it sounds like when you just breathe on your own. Does it have a soft sound? And as you listen to your breath, you might also feel your belly getting bigger as you take in air, and your belly gets smaller, flatter when the air goes out. See if you can feel that air coming in and out. Feel your feet on the ground below you, on the floor, or maybe they're tucked up under you, sitting up on the couch or chair, wherever you are. Just feel your feet. Wiggle your toes if you'd like. And just feel your body where it's resting. Feel your hands resting on your lap or by your sides, wherever they are. Feel the temperature of the air. Good. Now you're going to get a chance to design your very own special place in your imagination. And this special place is where you can go when you want to feel safe, powerful, secure. And so we explored the space around you, and now we get to go within your imagination. So I find it easier if I close my eyes when I use my imagination. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes or you can keep them open, whatever feels good. But I want you to imagine seeing that there's this door in front of you. And in just a few moments, you're going to be opening it. And on the other side of that door, don't go yet, it's going to be your very own special place. A place that is going to be calm, relaxing, and feels very good to you. It can be anything you want, like an ocean or an island or forest or a castle or on the moon or a planet or star in a tree house or even your very own special place at home. So get ready. You're going to quietly walk up to the door and we're going to count to 3 and turn the doorknob to open the door. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Open the door gently. Ooh, and step into your special place. Wow. What do you see around you? Notice what's on the ground. Notice what's above you, all around you. What do you see? And since this is your special place, you get to add anything you want to it to make it safe and peaceful. Maybe a special tree or a rock or animal friend, a star, anything. Whatever it is, it's up to you. Notice the colors and the shapes of things. Notice the textures. No one can enter here or exit without your permission. This is your special place. Now just listen. What are the sounds you hear in this special place? Are they from nature, animals, or people? Just listen. Wonderful. And now find a comfortable spot to lie down in your special place, just to relax for a few more moments, just taking in the view around you. Notice how good it feels to be here in this place that you created all on your own. Look and listen. Feel the ground, the earth beneath you. Feel the temperature of the air. Is it warm or cool here? Is there something nearby that you can either touch or pick up and feel it? Maybe a special gemstone or a cute animal. Whatever this special thing is, pick it up and feel it. Look at it. And now just hold on to it or place it back down, and just for one more moment, just feeling your breath coming in and out. Notice how calm your breath is in this special place. It's time to leave now, but know that you can return here anytime you'd like. Remember, if you're feeling an uncomfortable emotion like worry or upset, or even if you just want to relax, you can come back here anytime. But right now, get up and walk slowly back to the door and pause to look over your shoulder just one more time, glimpse at your special place, knowing that you'll be back, and open the door and step through and close the door. And if you want, you can bring out your imaginary key and lock the door and know that this is just a place for you to go to anytime you need it or want it. All right. Put that key in a special place. Open your eyes if they're closed. And thanks for practicing with me.
Wow. How do you feel now? What zone are you in? I know I'm in the green zone. Anytime I do that one, my energy feels calmer, feels more peaceful. And I hope yours will too if you practice this when you feel worried. And you don't even have to wait till you're worried. You can do this anytime, anywhere. You can do it in school. You can do it at home. You can do it now in your safe place, right? So next time you have a big bear worry, you can practice your superpowers of look, listen, and feel to help your worry get a lot smaller.
I'm so grateful you watched this video. I hope you learned something helpful. I'll be sharing more ways to practice mindfulness in additional videos through the County of San Luis Obispo Public Library's website. So be on the watch for those. And I'll also post these and additional resources, including classes, on my website, mindfulkindfuluniversity.com. But remember, a mindful, kindful, peaceful world begins within each one of us. So keep practicing, and I hope to see you real soon.